Hollywood should take care of it seriously, but the fact is, a lot of people do because they don't know. What about a guy in Omaha? What about a guy in Kansas or Iowa? They don't know. They don't know what I know, Mo. You know, and a lot of people, let's face it, Jerry basically retired, from basketball, I believe it was after the 1973 season. And he's been on, 49 years as a player, so a lot of young kids don't know him. And they look at this portrayal, and a lot of people say, God, that Jerry was really crazy. You know, that's the problem there. Right. Absolutely not. He's not going to sue him, and he doesn't expect the people, the production people, or the producers and directors responsible for this this farce to respond to it. The reason he could win a lawsuit. Believe me, the lawyers he's hired have won some big lawsuits, slanderous or libel lawsuits in the past. But it would take 5 years. And Jerry, come on, he's in his 80s. He'll be 88, 89 years old when it's finally resolved. He doesn't want to go through that. But I will say this, Mo, he's very hurt by it. He is hurt by it. I know for a fact. I'm probably telling you too much, but I mean, he's very hurt. And it's bothered him, and it's caused him a lot of sleepless nights. It really has. He doesn't deserve this. I mean, it's the persecution of Jerry West. As far like it's farcical, and I know, okay, you're right, it's a satirical thing. Okay, that's fine. But what about the guy that's being portrayed, and it's so just the opposite of what he is? Yeah, well, of course. The perfect thing to do, you ignore it. Never even acknowledge it. And never say a word about it. And I don't write about it. My column probably gets, or whatever, it's appeared a lot of different places. The problem is people listening right now on the LA freeways who haven't watched the HBO Max or HBO show, will probably Sunday night tune in and say, what is this all about? And that is the problem. But when you're the victim of this, I mean, what do you do, Mo? How would you like to be portrayed in a light that's not you, in a very negative light? And I mean, let's face it, they make him look like an intemperate bozo. That's what from my perspective, I told them that. I mean, it's ridiculous. Yeah, they do. Yeah. That's crazy. One of his best. You know how close he was with Elgin? He was close with Elgin. I mean, he has never, I'll say this unequivocally with my hand on my mother's grave, ever used the N-word. I mean, this guy's no more racist. That's what probably gets me the maddest, among other things. It's ridiculous for Jerry to have to undergo. He's the most giving guy. I'm almost going to come out to tell you, and he swore I can't do it, but the things that he has done for different people are unbelievable. And for this to be portrayed, I mean, I saw him with did you see it, the episode with a fishing cap on him with hooks on it? I mean, that looks like, one of these goofy fisherman guys. He would never wear a stupid hat like that, a fisherman's hat, with hooks and bait and all that stuff on it. It's farcical what they've done to him, but it's also a persecution.
I was curious about the other portrayals on that show because you've seen enough of it to know that they don't necessarily portray Krikorian in a positive light, Paul Westhead or Dr. Jerry Buss. What would you say about some of those? Because you've dealt with all of them.
I dealt with Jerry Buss. I mean, God, I used to sit in his box all the time back in the 80s many times. Had dinner with him probably 75 times. Soft-spoken, nice guy, nothing like this.